Good evening, everyone. Welcome back. This is going to be part 3 of this Aetherdrift Draft. Draft. Anyway. So yeah, I have to do this in chunks. When I don't take a whole week off from work, like I did the previous week, and had 3 or 4 videos out during the entire week, I have to do this in chunks whenever I get a chance. Now it's 9 o'clock at night, and my daughter hopefully is sleeping. And I got a little bit of time. So I'll try to finish up this draft. So if you watched the previous video, you knew that I drafted a Selesnya deck. It's Plow Through, Point the Way, which is an interesting card. I don't like spending 4 mana on this, but I've done pretty well with it. 1 Scurryfoot, Canyon Vaulter, Collision Course. I actually like Collision Course. I wish it wasn't a sorcery, but it is common. I like that it can destroy target artifact too on the spot for 2. I'm liking the spot Cycle Scouter more because of the scry part of it. And it only crews for 1. Run Over, of course, is just a terrific kill spell. The Venom Sac Lagak is great with Run Over. Lagoran, one of my favorite cards. Again, it's not very good in late game, but it is great beginning of a game. If you can get that on turn 2, especially if you get a creature out there for 1, it's just great. Your chances of winning the game are extremely high. Air Response Unit, good card. I like that it has Vigilance and Flying. Just terrific. Lotus Guard Disciple. It's okay. 2/2 for 3 isn't that great. It does fly, which is nice. And really, the objective to this draft deck is to have creatures that fly, that are evasive, and just to poke here and poke there for 1 or 2 points of damage, and eventually win, stall them out. 2 Voyager Quick Waters help me cast other high casting spells. Ride's End, Broadcast Rambler, one of those spells, Hazard of the Dunes, and the Synergist. Ride's End. Yeah, I need more of these in this deck. I wish I had about 3 of them. Terrific removal card. Anyway, and some Ketrodons. And Autarch Mammoth. Really good high-end cards. Okay, let's see where we're at. We're at 5 wins right now, 1 loss. Can we do it? I don't know. So I think my first 2 games were morning games, and I think in the evening my competition is a little deeper. My cat is scratching on my door right now. I should probably just let him in. But we'll give it a few minutes. Yeah, I'm just gonna let him in. Be right back. Yeah, they literally ran away whenever I went to the door. This is what they do to me in the morning when they wake me up at like 3 a.m. Little scratch on the door, and it's not fun. Sometimes I can't get back to sleep, so it makes for a very long day. Currently waiting. Anyway, so my last episode I was talking about Aftermath role-playing game and Fallout. Initiate. Alright, Forest, and I think we'll continue that conversation a little bit during this video. 2 forests, bunch of white cards, Plow Through, and a Mammoth that I can't cast for a while. How do I like this hand? If we can draw a Plains, I like it, because then I can scry, so we'll keep it. We have 2 turns to be able to draw Plains. Grab Compactor. Plains. On Plains, I have 1 more turn. Sky Streak Engineer. Camera launcher. This isn't gonna go well. We have to discard. Since this is double white, we're gonna discard the unswerving slot. And it's over. If we don't draw another land next turn, it's over. Go. Okay, I think... So this is good against... Yeah. We're gonna do the quick water because compactor can't kill it. Well, not directly at least. Okay, good card. But he's pretty much out of gas. That's a good card. Thopter Fabricator. Another land, please. Thank you. Okay, so Gorn. And a plow through? No. Really want to get something lifelink. I can destroy that. I think I will. I think we're going to play the Vaulter. And then... destroy the Fabricator. We're going to come back to this. Just watch. Okay, the Scrap Compactor's probably going to kill it. 4, 5, 6. That's what I would do if I was... Or her. Scurryfoot's good. It's a blocker. Okay. So if we do Scurryfoot and Scouter, only one blocker, he does 3 damage. So I need 2 creatures here. So it's gotta be Scurryfoot and Legoran. Or the Disciple, but I really want to get something. I really want to get something like let's just hope he draws land. Or she. Blade Mock. Okay, we definitely have to block the launcher, and we want to kill... Oh, if he just... Okay, see if he sees it. Just engine rats me. Okay. That was from missing my land drops. If I would have had planes to start with, I could have scryed with the Scouter. Alright. We're going to do better here. We're going to get at least 6 wins. But we're probably going to get 7. Yes, we're going to get 7 wins. Anyway, Aftermath role-playing game. So I had my very first character when I was like 14 or 15 years old, back in the probably 1990, 1991 time frame. You roll for your age. You kind of roll a bunch of random stats to start with, and one of them is deciding your age group. And at the time, I didn't know anything about the game, but I rolled a 20, which means I was in the highest age group. And that's really good in Aftermath because that gives you the most skill points, attributes, and everything else to play with. He was 66 years old, but he could basically do everything in the game because he had skills galore. This is better. At least I have one of each of my colors. His name was Particle Man. was, you know, which made sense. Okay, so first turn I can play Point the Way. That's a good hand. Okay. I think turn number 2 we'll play the Gag. Yeah. Because with the Vaulter, I'll get flying. And if he kills it, it's fine too. Yep, that's true. Particle Man made it a long way. He attempted to pick up a grenade one time, and damage equals power. Do I do it now or do I save it? I'm not getting through that yet. That's okay. I can just hold. So he tried picking up a grenade and throwing it back to the enemies. I don't remember who the enemies were. That didn't work out so well. The grenades are very dangerous in that game. They have a blast radius of many areas. I think we kill this, right? We let it go. I gotta have some self-control here and hold back my removal spells. I have a tendency to use them too quickly, and I shouldn't really be doing that for Aetherdrift. Card, draw your 2 cards. Okay, so if I use the Point the Way now, it'll get me my 5th land. It's guaranteed 5th. But if I wait until I attack, it's even better. Destroys an artifact. I'll get you 2 lands. I'll be able to do what, 4 to me next turn? I can take that. Get my 2 lands. Beach. So anyway, his arm got blown off, and he survived. And there was this outpost in Canada. That, you know, this is aftermath. This is post-apocalypse. So take a 7. What does this one do again? That's a good card. Okay. So I think we just put out the Ketradon. Destroy that. We can run over. That's 4, 5, 6, 7. Or do we play the air response unit? It's a 3/3. It's not doing much for me. So there was this hospital in Canada that they had to trek to get fixed. Basically, to get a cybernetic arm. And he did that. It was actually like built in armor. It was pretty sweet. But that ended up happening to both legs. So I think the only thing in the end that was natural, he was kind of like Anakin Skywalker. The only thing that was natural was his, take the 7 here, was his chest. So he could basically get shot anywhere, no big deal, except his chest. And, you know, he had to get it repaired, his other parts repaired, but his final battle was, they were in their Huey helicopter, and it got shot down. We can still do run over here. In 1 second. So we're going to collision course that artifact. Play Should have played the Mammoth. No, I shouldn't. I need to play the Toronto. So it got shot down by who I don't remember, but after it got shot down, he survived the helicopter crash. Taking 4. Now I play the Mammoth. Still got something in the air. It's not good. Okay. No, that's the end. Anyway, they got attacked by whoever shot down the helicopter. And sure, I'm happy because I'm telling a story and it's fun. And he ended up getting shot in the chest by a 12 gauge shotgun. Yeah, for a critical hit, I think, and he finally died. It was he was alive for like 4 years, 5 years of gaming time, and other people in the group went through 3 or 4 characters during that time. So I felt, happy. Yeah, he had a good life. He lived a long time in the aftermath of the nuclear apocalypse of America. So anyway, that is my aftermath story about Particle Man, and I think I'm going to play another draft. How long is this going on for? 17 minutes. Yeah, let's start another draft while we're here. I have time. So I was watching some other decks earlier, some other draft players, and what they draw, or what colors they draft, what cards they draft. And there were some interesting ones. There was a control deck that I was interested in. This is a bomb. When this vehicle enters, gain control of target creature an opponent controls for as long as you control this vehicle. That creature can't attack or block for as long as you control this vehicle. Web Strike Elite's really good. Again, I like air response units. Flying Haste, whenever this creature attacks while shadowed, it deals 2 damage to any target. That's also a bomb. You don't see this come up much for... they must be picked quickly as uncommons. This might actually be better than this. Plow through. This pack's really good. I don't really want to go red, though. I don't think there's that many good red cards. Okay. We'll see what we get. Exchange control of target artifact or creature you control and target artifact or creature an opponent controls. I've heard this is terrible. And it's probably true. Wouldn't you rather just cast a creature that costs 5? A good creature? Greenbelt Guardian. Target creature against trample until end of turn. Exhaust. Put 3+1/+1 counters on this creature. Dune Drifter. I don't really want to go black-white. It's nice, if you want to play that game. Racer Scoreboard. When this artifact enters, draw 2 cards and discard a card. Yeah, that's come up many times. I like the white card enchantment that gives it lifelink. Crash and Burn is good. Maybe I should have went red. I think I'm going to go with the Greenbelt Guardian. We're going to try something different. We're going to try Trade the Helm. It's an interesting idea. I think it'll only work like 50% of the time, and that's the problem with it. At the beginning of combat on your turn, choose up to 1 target mount or vehicle you control. To end of turn, yeah, it becomes an artifact creature and vigilance. The vigilance part's big. Rocketeer Boost Buggy, treasure token, and you can make it a creature right away. Ooh, Ranger's Ether Hive. Whenever you activate an exhaust ability, create a 1/1 colorless Thopter artifact. That's a good card. That's what I'm getting. There's some other good cards in here. Hazard of the Dunes. Yeah. And the armory, which I like, but it might go round. We'll see. Yeah, you see, the last game we played, the Vaulter, not that great. Collision Course, good. There's a lot of artifacts out there. I just wish it was an instant. Pothole Mole. I've seen this whiff, and I don't like a 2-3 for 3. If it was a 3-3 for 3, I know a lot of people like this, though. Trip Up. Target non-land permanent owners puts it on the choice of their top. Yeah, I think we're going to play some type of control deck here. I'm terrible at control decks. So this will be interesting. Yeah, that's a terrible card. Sky Seer's Chariot. Interface Ace is pretty good. Ride's End, yes. Bounce Off, yes. Spectral Interference, yes. Will white come back? I'm just going to take the best cards and the ones that I think might come back around on the first pack. Another Canyon Vaulter. Transit Mage is really good. Keen Buccaneer is really good for the Rangers Ether Hive. Since we don't have any artifacts yet, I think I'm going to take the Keen Buccaneer. But I think it might also stay open. Let's go with the Transit Mage. Unswerving Sloth. Rise from the Wreck. Boosted Sloop. Whenever you attack, draw a card, then discard a card. Red, blue. Gear Seeker Serpent. Flying Start Your Engines. We might go with that. Right now, I think this is the best card. Another Sloth. Keen Buccaneer. Broadcast Rambler. Memory Guardian is a good card. Broadcast Rambler is also a good card. You will just make 1,000,000/1/1 flying creatures. Really? That came back around? Okay. Well, I'm gonna get it. Crash and Burn. I'm also gonna get this. Is red open? Trample, start your engines. Exile this card from your graveyard, draw a card. I think we'll just get the Thornwood Falls here. And a Scrap Compactor. Right now we're 4 colors, right? I mean, something's got to change. Unless we draw that sweet... Wow. Siphon Fuel is a good removal card. Yeah, whatever. The Speed Demon. Legendary creature Demon. Flying Trample. Start your engines. Cost 5. At the beginning of your end step, you draw X cards and lose X life, where X is your speed. That's interesting. I didn't see black very open, except for the very end, though I wasn't paying that much attention. Not a fan of Bloodghast. Memory Guardian. This is a really good removal card. This would help fix all of my colors. Do I get the Speed Demon? Is it that good? I don't know. I've never seen it played against me. Draw X cards and lose X life. I wish I wasn't losing the life. The cards are good though. Hey, you know what? We're trying something new. We're not going with our normal picks like Lagoran, although it's a great card. Green is definitely not open. Green-white might be. Ride Zen is here. Tap another untapped mountain vehicle you control. This vehicle becomes an artifact creature permanently. Put a +1/+1 counter on it for each mountain in a vehicle you control other than this vehicle. How many? Oh, I have a lot of vehicles right now, actually. And it has haste. Ride's End might come back around, right? And that doesn't activate as a sorcery. You can do that anytime. Let's try it. Captain Howler Sea Scourge. Whenever you discard one or more cards, target creature gets +2/+0 until end of turn for each card discarded this way. Whenever that creature deals combat damage to a player, you draw a card. Yeah, we're like I said, we're trying different things. We're trying different things this draft. Different things. Roadside Assistance. I love that card. In my traditional decks, I would get that card. Up to 5 artifacts. Voyager Quickwater. I'm a fan. It's a 2/4. It's a good blocker, and it makes artifact spells cheaper. I also like removal. I also like the Roadside Assistance. And I'm up to what? 4 vehicles? Let's do it. Trade the helm again. Should we do 2 of them? Wouldn't that be interesting? No, I don't think we're gonna get 2 trade the helms. Anyway, Momentum Breaker. There are some decent black cards out here. Decent. In my traditional decks, I would get that, but we're trying something different this time. Sky Crash, also a good card. Although the white 2-mana one is better. We're going to try the Momentum Breaker. Yeah, we're definitely getting the Chariot here. Point the Way. I want one of those before the end. So that means we want the 4-mana make our artifacts cheaper card. Definitely. Another Roadside Assistance. How are we doing on removal? We got a stall out. I think we're gonna see. We create a pilot for our. It also creates a pilot for our vehicles. Bounce off. I think I'm all for that. I don't even know what colors I'm going. What am I doing here? I don't know. We're just drafting the best cards that we think are here. The more that I look at it, blue isn't open. It's like a red, white, black deck. There's a point away. That helps us a lot. How many creatures do we have? 5. We have 5 creatures. Okay. That's a creature. Okay. Oh my gosh. The Streaking Oil Gorger is not a good card. But that's a creature. We're gonna like play 5. We're playing 5 color. We need the starting column if we're gonna play 5 color. We need more creatures. Alright, we're playing 5 colors. This is interesting. We're not playing that card. Good card. Eh. I'm not a... I know it has a trick built in. Still not a fan. And honestly... Well, we'll see what else comes up as green. But when this creature enters, it deals 1 damage to target opponent and you gain 1 life. And then after that... So I'm... It looks like I'm in on red and black, for sure. We got to bounce off. We're going to need more removal. We also need more creatures. It's like full of tricks. This vehicle enters, add 4 mana of any one color. Spend this mana only to activate abilities. And usually it's its own ability. So it has a built-in removal. This one deals 5 damage. Plow through. Also good. The Boommobile has built-in removal. Muyan Ling? This is a great card. Windrider. When this creature enters, create a 3/2 colorless vehicle artifact token with crew 1. When vehicles you control have flying, Whenever one or more creatures you control flying deal combat damage to a player, draw a card. Yes, that just helped out a lot of things. Okay, we're definitely back into blue. Broadside Barrage is a great removal spell. Okay. Got something going here. There's like 10 Trade the Helms I've seen. It's a good, decent exhaustibility. I wish it wasn't a 2. I wish it was a 3. It's an uncommon. It should be a 3/3 for 3. And it just double strike until end of turn. It's not very good. We're going to get the Horse Mount instead. The Gilded Goda. That's a good card. So is Road Rage. How many creatures do we have now? 11. That's not bad. Beginning of your upkeep, exile the top card of your library. You may play that card this turn. That's... And Road Rage deals X damage to target creature or planeswalker, plus, where X is 2+ number of mounts and vehicles you control. Like, we're going to take Road Rage instead. I don't think we're going to have enough to play that. It would be nice. And we might be dropping black. We'll see. Although, there's a Dune Drifter. So remember, we're playing 5 colors here, right? Somehow. Discard up to 2 cards, then draw that many cards. Put a +1/+1 counter on this creature. It's a good exhaustibility because of the... and it's a 2/1 for 1. Because we can maybe find some different lands. And we're definitely picking up Interface Ace because of all the vehicles we have. Surveyor. During your turn, this creature has first strike. Jaguar, Rocket Burner. Flash. Sure. We like drawing our card. I'm probably going to be getting rid of a bounce off. Yes. Wow. Okay. We have a lot of things to choose from here. Okay, let's see how this this draft deck turns out. This is interesting. 5 colors. I do not respect. 2-color system. Okay. The system gave me what? We have 14 creatures. We have... Okay, let's see. Point away. I think I'm going to save that. Scrap Compactor. I don't need that. Interface Ace I'm going to probably keep. I don't think I need the Leonin Surveyor. No. The Scouter is nice because I can scry and try to find my lands. This allows me to... spend this mana only to cast an artifact spell or activate an ability. Okay, sure. No. No, probably not. If I get rid of all my black cards, where am I at? 9 creatures. And if I get rid of this, how many exhaust cards do I have? That's the question. How many cards can I get back with the Transit Mage? The Rambler. Possession Engine. A lot. Let's go back to the exhaust question. It's still a Vigilance 3/5 for 3. Crew 1. That's just a great vehicle. We're going to keep it. Because we have a point away as well. Okay, we can't get rid of any more creatures, I don't think. See, roadside assistance makes creatures for us. Starting column gives us our mana. All of our vehicles, our 8 vehicles, are going to be able to, once the Mu Yan Ling Wind Rider comes out, draw us cards. Removal. How's the Howler? Am I gonna be discarding cards? I don't think so. Still 5/4 for 4 with Ward 2. And I'm playing blue-red anyway. Splashing green. Great card. Good card. Good card. I don't think I'm going to play Trade the Helm. Or should I? They'll never expect it. I can cycle it. I think we're gonna okay. For science, we're gonna play it. I'm not gonna play the sloth. That's another creature gone. What are we down to now? 8 creatures? Sloth is what I would play in my older decks. My other decks. This is a really good card in our deck. See, we can also cycle Trip Up. Let's go with 1 bounce off. And 9, 15, 16, 17 lands. I usually go down to 43 cards. Again, I know I'm crazy. I'm just crazy. But we're going to do it. So we just have to get rid of 1 more card. We're keeping this. We're keeping this Trade the Helm. We're going to try it. What else do we want to get rid of? We can cycle the Trip Up. And we want interaction. This isn't a good card. And actually, Flying Vigilance 2/1 for 3 isn't bad. And I can kill some crazy, stupid artifact that they bring out. This, if I was to get rid of something, it would be this one, the Gilded Goda. Okay. This is probably going to be very, very interesting. Okay. You know what? I think I will stop the video here because we're about 40 minutes in. And I'll create another one after this so you guys can see how well we did with our draft. All right. See you soon. Thank you.